Welcome back. We have infiltrated the Goliath and find ourselves in a maze of maintenance corridors, or Jeffrey's tubes, I guess you could call them. I'm personally not a very big fan of mazes in games, because they're more a test of your map drawing skills than an actual puzzle. But hey, at least this one is not as bad as the one in King's Quest V, because at least here your perspective doesn't constantly change. The only dangerous thing in this maze is this, the elevator tube. The reason it is dangerous is because if you hang around too long, don't do anything, the elevator will decide to pay you a visit. Like that. Which is not good for your health. Looks like you've been spreading yourself a bit thin lately. Perhaps you'd like to try one of our less challenging games, like Mixed Up Mother Goose. Right. It's not actually all that difficult to avoid the elevator, just don't hang around doing nothing. The elevator can be in different positions when you enter the turbo shaft, or elevator shaft, or whatever. And depending on where it is, it might be blocking where you want to go. You always want to go up as far as possible, and every time you get into a turbo shaft, you can go up 2 decks, assuming that the elevator is already below you, which this time it's not. So we need to go into this hatch, which takes us to level 7. Well, we can walk around level 7 all we want, but there is nothing here. So we need to get back into the tube and rinse and repeat until the elevator is not above us. There we go. And then we can climb all the way to the top. Get in here at level 6. And then we have another maze where we need to find another elevator. Well, here we need to go south, then west, twice north, I don't know who designed this ship, but it's not very logical. East. And north. There you go. Another elevator shaft. Just in case I'm still going to save. Better not to tempt fate, after all. Okay, well, it looks like the elevator is above us again, so that means we're going to have to make a little stop on level 5. Come on. During my practice run of this, I was much more lucky. It was usually below me when I entered the tube the first time. There we go. Note that even when you're up here, waiting too long will still get you killed. Right, level 4. You want to go south? Then west. Then north. And west again. This maze can take really a long time to figure out, just because it's actually pretty big if you put all the decks together. And since you don't know that you need to get to deck 2, Although it does stand to reason that you need to get to one of the top decks. And you don't know that there's not anything useful in any of the other decks, because in some mazes, like the aforementioned King's Quest 5 maze or the Catacombs in King's Quest 6, you'd better check every single room, because there may be items you need. Which is not the case here. We just need to get to the end. We've made it to elevator shaft C. And this one will allow us to get to level 2, which is where we needed to go. Oh, you see now it's below me. Notice that this is level 3. Meaning that this is level 2 and this is level 1. Since we want to go to level 2, we want to go in this one now. And now we just need to find those shield controls. For which we need to go south, west, then south, south again, and east, and finally south again. And there we go! We've located what we set out to find. The controls for the shield. I'm just gonna save here, even though there's not really anything you can do here that kills you. I like saving anyway. It's a good habit in Sierra games, just save often, no matter what. Even though, like I said, this game is actually quite nice about not getting you into unwinnable situations. Even if you don't know what to do. It's the shield's deactivation switch, which looks like a regular light switch. Nice that they have a switch like this. Seems like a bad design idea, but anyway. This corridor is slightly different from all the others you've encountered up to this point. Oh, it gets the message for the corridor. Now that's a switch. Indeed it is. Let's switch it off. Uh-oh. That's Quirk's theme music. Welcome aboard, Captain Wilco. I pity you can't stay, but I'm afraid you won't be with us very much longer. I won't go down without a fight, Quirk. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, Judo, and several other Chinese words. Karate and Judo are not Chinese words. There's no escape for you this time, young broom jockey. Your fate is sealed. Not this time, Quirk. Now the foot's in the other shoe. You're toast. There comes WD-40. Freeze, scum! Boob cannons for the win. I've temporarily frozen them with my new liquid nitrogen blasters. We must quickly make our way to the transporter room where Cliffy awaits. Let's do so. Captain, I got the transporter all set up to separate the primordial soup from the Goliath's crew. Quick, hide. Not like that, Captain. Hide over there behind the bulkhead and give me a signal as soon as the pucoids are in position. Okay, in this case I do actually want to save because it is possible to be too slow here, so just in case. I don't want to do the cutscene again. Just wait until everybody is in place. Now, Cliffy! Wait, that's the entire crew of the Goliath? Where's the rest of them? Yay! We did it! Ask other Captain. I beamed all the puke-out material from the crew out into space. But something tells me, namely our score, that the game isn't over yet. But what about Quirk? He's not here! Dun dun dun! Now that is a blob of slime. This is Captain Wilco. Go ahead, Eureka. Captain, thank the heavens! We were beginning to worry! I'm alright, Flo. We managed to cure what's left of the Goliath's crew, but there's no sign of Quark. Wait, Captain! I've just detected a shuttle launch from the Goliath! Oh no, it's Quark! And he's heading straight for the blob! I see it, Flo. Looks like Quark's trying to make a run for it. Holy hockey pucks! He's heading straight for the blob! Uh-oh. This looks bad. Very bad. I think we're in trouble. Is there anything I can do, Captain? Right, well at this point, we need to either call Cliffy and tell him to beam me over to the Eureka. Don't worry about it, Flo. I'm gonna fire up the Goliath's phaser banks and zap that Quirkoid blob creature into puke first. I think we can ride it out. This blob thing doesn't look that dangerous. Well, the correct option in this case is actually to beam back to the Eureka. Cliffy says he's locked onto you and standing by. Energize. After all, this basically is a big blob of garbage, and the Eureka is a garbage scow. No! The hell? I've never seen that before. Captain, get up here quick! The bucoid blob is attacking the Goliath. I guess we'd better get to the bridge. I'd honestly never seen that happen again with the transporter. I guess it's random. Anyway, but we'll do so in the next video.